Welcome back to the Wasteland. This video is a part of my KCON 22 LA prep. It's my first time going to KCON LA and I'm really excited. But there are about 17 groups that are going, and many of them, I have no idea who they are. So, to help familiarize myself with them, I'm going to be watching guides, their debut MV, their most recent MV, and their most viewed MV. This way, I'll have a better understanding of who they are and what they're all about, so that when I go to the concert, I'll be able to cheer all of them on. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. Now, on to the reaction. This is my reaction to Enhypen Dazed Drunk MV. Enhypen's Dazed Drunk MV is the most viewed MV that they have to date, with over 85+ million views and 3.4 million likes. Thinking about Dazed and Drunk, I'm thinking it has to do with carnalities, the worldly things of the body, trying to overcome that, being drunk about something, give into it without control, and being dazed about it is you're not really there, but you're there. So let's start this reaction to Enhypen Dazed Drunk MV. Okay, we're at the bus stop. We've got our matching uniforms on. But we left something. We left a book, a diary. Happy birthday. Birthday party. Saying you're invited to the blood party? Is this another vampire thing? Oh, so we got werewolf shadows. Party. So we're at this party that is a blood party. I feel like this is a continuation of the vampire theme because they keep talking about blood. They mentioned turning the world upside down again, which is what they mentioned in the debut MV. And so I'm thinking that their MVs have to do with the concept of vampirism. We have the posters here on the wall. A till you die, too young to die, drink to live. You got what looks like a heart and a bat wing on that. Except here, we have the shadow of them being werewolves instead of vampires. So maybe we have our inner demons, we have our inner monsters that we're trying to overcome. We talk about how there's a world with no rules, the world's been turned upside down. People around me are, they're in this high, and that there's a light that's shining and I'm afraid to go to it again. If we go back to vampirism, we're afraid of the light because the light burns us. I feel like the party is supposed to represent the world. And, we're here and things, seem good. We're just trying to fit in and whatnot. In truth, we want something more. The party's blinding. It's a love carnival. Ooh, okay. See, we just appear, and we got the old film again. Like a flashback. Ooh, okay, party. It's a very interesting filming style. They make use of this, grainy film style. We're talking about addiction, we're talking about this party, and we just want to play in it. We just want to be here in this carnival. Like there, it could be like they're like a zombie or something when they have their hands out and they're going out. The choreography. What does that say in the back there? It says something like, only in blood did something breathe. We're trying to escape, but we're trapped in this party, in this carnival. We just give into it. Everything about this carnival draws us into it. just reappearing like the vampires do. We've got the blood that we're drinking. When we're upside down here on the couch, it's like our world's been turned upside down. The reflection in the mirror is unfamiliar. Vampires don't have reflections, and so we can't tell who it is anyway. The pain welcomes me, a feast of thirst, because we need the blood. We need this to sustain us. It feels like the addiction kind of concept again. Like, I want to give this up, but I need it. There's pain if I don't have it. Call from across the line to cross the boundary again, like in the first MV. We are trying to escape our current situation, but we keep getting drawn back into it just because of the addiction. It's curious that they're drinking their own blood. Got the Dazed movement with the arms there. The grainy film is kind of like being dazed, it feels like. This imagery is really interesting to me. So at the end here, he's able to give up the blood. He's able to resist it, pours it into the fountain. And I'm curious about this girl in the beginning here. Because they're all looking up to her. Is this when they first get into it? Like, is this like a ritual? And are we bleeding from the nose again? Oh, bleeding from the ceiling? Oh wow, this imagery! Everything is overflowing with blood. To the point where it's raining down on us. Is that like us being drunk in it? Blood being the weaknesses, the addiction, the things that we can't give up. At this point, we just allowed ourselves to be immersed in our weakness. Like, we tried to give it up. We poured it in the fountain, but then it just overflowed. Like, relapsing. Do you have it on a Hot Wheels t-shirt? I love the dancing in the blood. I love the choreography that they're doing. It's so strong. I really want to go back and just kind of try and grab things out of it. And then they always end with this like grainy film. And we're just tired. We tried to give it up. Still there at the party. and someone else is trying to get in. So that was my reaction to Enhypen Dazed Drunk MV. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really into their themes and concepts. Like, I like the idea of bringing it back to blood and vampirism, and just the weaknesses that a vampire has, relating the story to that and trying to overcome it. I think it's really clever. Like, I feel like I have to go back to catch things. Like, I just had a sensory overload and just thoughts with the lyrics and what's going on and all the blood and the signs in the back, and like, their videos make me think, and I like that. This was my reaction to Enhypen Dazed Drunk MV. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.